35-25. Launch pass to Chambers and behind the back.
Did you ever think in your wildest dreams? I guess.
KJ to Chambers. Jam!
40 points in the first half for Tom Chambers.
Chambers to win the game. He's got it. Welcome back to Tom Chambers' Greatest Games. In this episode, we go back to March 1991 and one of the great hidden gems from the NBA's golden era. With the Atlanta Hawks having lost their last 3 matchups against the Phoenix Suns behind Chambers averaging 33 points in those games, the Hawks were determined to slow Chambers and the Suns by playing physical and crashing the boards to extend their 7-game win streak. Chambers would get off to a good start early in this game, using his shooting range and size while being guarded by Dominique Wilkins. But the Hawks would make a defensive switch in the second quarter to put a more physical Kevin Willis on Chambers. Willis would immediately begin to rattle Chambers with aggressive physical play. Soon after, Chambers would take a hard elbow from Moses Malone and collapse to the floor for a couple of minutes, with Magic Fingers Joe Prosky tending to him before heading back to the locker room. But Chambers would come back out and make a brief return to the game before the end of the quarter. With the Suns trailing by as many as 17 points in the third quarter, the tangling with Willis would escalate, and Chambers would fall to the floor again after being tripped from behind by Willis. A now clearly rattled Chambers, reacting to what he saw as an incoming hit by Willis, would throw a punch that fortunately missed.
They've been bumping all night long. We mentioned at the top of the program that the way Kevin should play Tom Chambers is playing physical, bang him, don't let him take advantage of you on the open court.
Both players would be hit with technicals for their parts, and Chambers would leave the game for the rest of the quarter. With the Suns having rallied to close up the score on the Hawks, a fired-up Chambers would return in the fourth quarter and get hot on offense, while denying Willis any open shots on the defensive end.
Atlanta by 3. Chambers got it again. He is now heating up outside.
But the Hawks would respond with a good hard foul on Chambers and continue the physical play, with Willis getting whistled for shoving Chambers to the floor at a critical moment.
Had it knocked away. Dominique scrambles it up, lays it up.
The game score would seesaw late in the fourth, with Dominique Wilkins tying up the game after being fouled with a minute left to play, and Jeff Hornacek would respond by nailing a jumper to put the Suns back up by 2. But Wilkins would be fouled again on the next possession and sink 2 incredibly clutch free throws to tie the game again and set up this absolutely epic finish.
The crowd on its feet. Down to 5 seconds. Down to 4. Chambers to win the game. He's got it.
The hyper-competitive Chambers would unleash some trash talk back at the Hawks, letting them know that try as they did, he couldn't be intimidated or stopped. So let's go back to this classic game on March 7th, 1991, the Phoenix Suns at the Atlanta Hawks.
22-5 at home and a winning record on the road, 17-14. Atlanta 34-25, 24-6 at home and 10-19 on the road. We are all set to go, but there was a violation, and so the ball will be turned over to the Suns. Jump passing for the Dominique three-point try. Bullseye!
Beautiful pass by Spud.
McDaniel finds Chambers. He'll let fly a three-pointer and hit it.
That's the thing about Tom Chambers. He's a power forward, but he shoots 3-point shots and has a nice little set shot. Dominique has been guarding him earlier, and Dominique is used to guarding small forwards. You have to get out on Chambers.
Passing lane steal, Spud. Dominique on the drive. In the lane. Go! What a layup by Dominique. They play a wide open game. They open the side for Chambers. Chambers at 6'10", 6'11", handles the ball so well, goes to the basket so well, and draws a lot of fouls. Timeout, Phoenix. We'll get back after this. We know he's the best second-team center in the league, and he's better than a lot of the starting centers. Dominique out of the left corner. Overshoots. Kevin Willis, strong rebound. Dominique!
What a follow-up by Dominique. Kevin Willis kept it alive, following it up and playing physical. That's what he has to do, and as long as that ball's around the rim, Dominique is in the vicinity, and he'll follow up and help you.
Kevin Johnson again. You have to play 3 people on him. Hornacek, the drive, got whacked. Lays it in. Count that basket. He got fouled on the play, and a great drive by Jeff Hornacek.
Nice penetration. Doc going for the steal a little too often. He feels the contact. Here's the whistle. Gets the ball up somehow, and it goes. Now, this is the advantage the Hawks need to take advantage on. Chambers is not big enough or strong enough to take care of Kevin Willis.
And Kevin Willis got right in the lane. Tremendous win. They won by about 20 points, by the way. They blew them out. A team they had never beaten before. Tom Chambers lays it in. And a lead is Marley on the drive. Oh, Dan Marley.
Awesome dunk by Marley. Look at this pass by KJ. Good lead pass. Marley with nowhere to go goes to the other side and dunks it home.
A little early for Dominique. Well, he gets it and goes to the hole. Good pass to Moses. Beautiful pass. Dominique has just enhanced his overall game this year.
Dominique is playing so much better than he ever has in his career, and he's making his teammates better with passes like that and easy baskets for his
Marley,
teammates.
a 3. No, that's it at the buzzer. Just the first of what should be 4 terrific quarters of basketball. Atlanta leads by 3. Atlanta by 5. Chambers front court. Ceballos again underneath. He'll be back soon. Here's Chambers on the baseline.
Chambers, that power forward that can shoot the outside jump shot. Really tough for the Hawks to defend against.
Atlanta by 8, 53-45. Hornacek behind the Chambers pick. There's Chambers open on the roll, and he lays it in. He's back to being the old Moses. He's just killing teams. Hornacek finds Marley in the lane. Trying to find Dominique. Here's Neek against Marley. Settles for the jumper and drills it.
But one rap against Dominique has been he hasn't made his teammates better, but he certainly has done that this year.
Rivers missed the 3. Chambers got belted down hard by Moses. They came together, and there's going to be a 20-second timeout. Just out of the corner of my eye, I saw the banging going on underneath, and Moses got his arm hurt, and Chambers went straight down. Let's see what we can pick up.
It looked like Andrew Lang was also involved in it, trying to push Moses out of the way, keeping him off the backboards, and he kind of banged into Tom Chambers with an assist from Andrew Lang. Here Lang is throwing Moses aside. Moses catches Chambers with the off arm, and Chambers goes down.
It was inadvertent, but that was great camera coverage because we did see Moses connect with Chambers. But I think Lang hit Moses. Moses threw the arm back to steady himself, I guess, and came in contact with Chambers.
Well, the thing Lang is trying to do is to keep Moses off the offensive boards. I know Cotton has told him, can't you keep him off the glass? He throws him around like an offensive tackle, and Moses' left arm just catches Chambers across the face.
So Phoenix does take time, and we'll get back in a moment. Atlanta by 8. While we have a chance, let's quickly go to our buddy Van Earl White and get an injury report on Tom Chambers. Van Earl.
Thank you so much, John. Tom just got hit in the throat, and he's all right, according to the Phoenix trainer, but they will take a precautionary look at him at halftime, but he'll be fine, and as we say that, he comes back into the game.
Okay, V. Chambers apparently is okay. Now, obviously he's okay, and he's going to come right back in. He probably won't be singing for a while, but...
Well, Atlanta's playing a good, strong, physical brand of basketball, and they're really wearing down the interior defense of the Suns. Now you've got a matchup where Chambers is going to have to guard either Koncak or Moses, and they're going to be very physical inside and bang him some more.
There's 5 offensive players on the floor. Chambers, he is really missing his outside shot. He's a much better shooter than that. Hornacek feeds Chambers underneath, lays it in. And Marley, the drive, blocked by Rivers, taken away beautifully. That's it. At the end of one half of terrific end-to-end basketball, Atlanta leads by 12. Slows down, Spud, the open jumper. Here comes Spud, he drives. All the way, Spud. Boy, is he quick.
So Xavier McDaniel trying to get there, but Spud just much too quick. Blows by them all and lays it in.
He really is something. Neat the drive. Rivers, the three-point try. No. Rebound, Joe Barry Carroll. Kevin Johnson across. Chambers went down again. Not too happy about it either. He finally comes across. Koncak sets the pick. Rivers takes the long jumper. Willis and Tom Chambers bumping away, and I think it's going to be a double technical. That's kind of no blood, no foul.
Double technical. Let's take a look at this right here. Kevin Willis and Chambers. Oh, looks like Chambers threw a punch at him. They've been bumping all night long. We mentioned at the top of the program that the way Kevin should play Tom Chambers is play him physical, bang him, don't let him take advantage of you on the open court. Looks like Chambers threw a punch. I think that'll be reviewed by Rod Thorne in the NBA League office and see if he in fact threw a punch. Yes.
I'd like to think that was a punch. I don't think it was a love tap.
I don't think so. Landon Holyfield is in the audience. We need to let him be the judge on that one.
Chambers leaves for at least a moment. Cedric Ceballos comes in. The double team takes it away. McDaniel to Kevin Johnson. In live action, Kevin Johnson hits a jumper right side of the key, and Phoenix is coming back, and Bobby Weiss will call a timeout. 7:06 remaining in the third. The Atlanta lead cut to 11. Basket, and body's really hitting the turf. KJ finds Chambers for the one-hander.
Chambers trying to get on track here in the fourth quarter. Only has 13 points. The physical play has really limited him, and even though they're having confrontations, Kevin has to keep playing the same way.
Phoenix now by 3. Farrell given room to shoot the jumper, does, and misses it. The rebound taken away by KJ. Chambers, played by Kevin Willis. On the drive. He can drive as well as you forget how big he is. He handles the ball so well. Chambers has 15.
And he has a nice outside jump shot. You have to play him honestly, and he can drive around you. Once the ball, Nick has to get it inside to him.
Willis, the jumper. Bad shot.
That will be big.
Chambers blocked and goaltending against Dominique. Chambers doubled up, gets the jumper away and hits.
Chambers a good rhythm jump shooter, fall away jump shooter, good defensive pressure, but a better shot by Tom Chambers.
Atlanta by 3. Chambers got it again. He is now heating up outside. Chambers has 21. He has 10 in this period.
The matchup problem is really beginning to show now. Chambers hitting the outside jump shot. Willis a little reluctant to come outside. He has to make Chambers pay on the Hawks' offensive end.
Now Dominique against McDaniel. Morley coming over to double. There's the double. Go cross court for Kevin Willis. Open jumper. Short. Rebound taken away by Morley. Phoenix can take the lead. Chambers the drive. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Good foul by John Battle. Kevin Willis, every time he takes the long jump shot, he's really bailing Tom Chambers out. Needs to go inside and use his muscle and make Chambers pay on the Hawks' offensive end. Take a look at the drive here by Chambers. Good foul by Battle. Good strong foul. Don't let him complete the basket and go to the free throw line. Tom Chambers has no rebounds for tonight, so that shows you the kind of job that Kevin Willis is doing, using his muscle on him and keeping him away from the basket.
Chambers hits the first ties the game. Let's quickly go to Van Earl Wright. He has a report on Spud Webb. V?
Well, John, you mentioned that he would probably be playing in situations like this, and I went down there and asked Joe O'Toole if he was cramping up. Spud Webb was. He said no, it's just coach's decision. He's not in the game right now, so he's fine, ready to go. Coach Weiss just is deciding to sit him out right now.
Thank you, Van Earl. Chambers has 22. We're tied up at 98. A terrific basketball game. 10 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Marley, Chambers for the one-hander. Got it again. Don Chambers finally heated up in the fourth period. He has 13 of his 24. 102.99. Like all great offensive players, Chambers keeps on shooting. He may miss 10 in a row, but he's going to hit the 11th or so. Dominique against McDaniel. Cross-courting battle. Open. No. Rebound. Foul. This foul is on Atlanta.
Chambers and Willis again. Well, the thing that the two stars for their teams are doing now is they're creating open shots for their teammates.
Phoenix by 3. Here's Neat. His tough shot is no good. Rebound, Moses. Moses had it knocked away. Dominique scrambles it up, lays it up. Well, you can't draw that up. Moses got the rebound, had it knocked away, and Dominique scored off the scramble.
There's Dominique trying to create something. Moses just in the right position as he always is. Can't grab the handle. Dominique does grab it, goes up, gets fouled, and scores the basket.
Well, Bobby Weiss is bright. Drop something like that, too. Dominique can tie the game, and it'd be his 25th point, and along with 15 rebounds. Another great effort. And Phoenix takes the timeout. And KJ. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Phoenix gets one more chance at it. Hornacek. A clutch jumper by Jeff Hornacek. And Phoenix takes a 2-point lead with 25 seconds remaining. It was Hornacek who scrambled the rebound. Atlanta has 25 seconds, down by 2. Marley will play Battle. Hornacek will play Moncrief. And McDaniel will play Dominique. Mark West plays Moses right here. Here's Battle. Trying to drive on Marley. Dominique down low. In the paint, the hook is no good. But he drew the 2-shot foul with 17 seconds remaining.
Battle looked like he was going back to shoot a three-point. I don't know exactly why he would try to do that. But a nice pass inside to Dominique Wilkins. This is the guy you want to have the ball. He can create, he can get fouls, hang in the air. Almost a three-point opportunity. Now Nick will go to the line to shoot 2 with 17 seconds left.
And he, as you said, just missed that. Ball was headed toward the front rim. It just didn't crawl over.
Big free throw by Dominique Wilkins. Big free throw.
Now Dominique needs one more for the tie. Of course, Phoenix will then get the ball for the final 17. Kevin Willis comes back in for Moncrief. Chambers comes back in. Phoenix has 6 guys on the court. Now McDaniel goes out. This one to tie. It would be Dominique's 27th point.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. And here they go. You can be assured that KJ will get a shot up, or the Suns will, with no time left on the clock, maybe 3 or 4 seconds. They don't want Atlanta to have an opportunity in regulation.
The crowd on its feet. Down to 5 seconds. Down to 4. Chambers to win the game. He's got it. Tom Chambers, who couldn't buy a basket. Tom Chambers, who couldn't buy a basket in the first 3 periods, hit another one. And it looks like Phoenix is going to bust another streak. That is Chambers' 26th point. He has 15 of them in the 4th period, and Atlanta has only 3/10 of a second. Boy, did Phoenix ever do that perfectly? They ran the clock all the way down. KJ drew the double and made the pass for the Chambers jump shot.
Well, the thing that happened here, a nice, beautiful jump shot by Tom Chambers. The Hawks had a foul to give. They were not in the penalty, and if they would have fouled KJ early, then they could have gotten a foul. Phoenix has to take the ball out on the sideline again and regroup. You have to use your foul and get them to take the ball out on the side and orientate the offense a little bit. But it did not work that way, and the Suns are celebrating, and the Hawks will have 3/10 of a second to try to get the ball in and try to get a shot up at the basket.
Moncrief looking. Here's Moses at the buzzer. They got a shot up. Phoenix has busted another streak. Give them credit on an enemy floor. 17 down in the 3rd. Got to give Phoenix credit. They're a terrific team. And by the way, so are the Hawks. And you saw a tremendous basketball game tonight. And he found Chambers standing there on the left sideline.
This is what Kevin Johnson does. He makes opportunities for his teammates. There's Tom Chambers open for the jumper. Nothing but the bottom.
Tom Chambers, who was very cold from outside for the whole ball game, certainly heated up at the right time. You know what? It's just as good the second time. It's the third and the fourth. Chambers scored 15 points in the fourth period. He had 26 for the game. Good shooters like Chambers refuse to stop shooting. They know sooner or later they're going to start hitting, and he wasn't dissuaded after the misses, and he did heat up in the fourth period.
Certainly did. Kevin Willis did a good job overall. Early in the game, he was banging Chambers, keeping him inside, making him want to fight. I think he let up just a little bit with the pressure and the aggression, and a good shooter like Chambers, he never loses his confidence, and he scores the shot to beat you.
Kevin Johnson had 23 to go with Chambers 26.